Okay, yeah, I've got an apology.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most unforgivable teen movie moments.
I don't know. She's beautiful and she's built and all that. I'm just not interested anymore.
On an insane plan to text date somebody that doesn't even know who you are? There's a word for that. It's called catfishing.
Okay, so go home and cry to your daddy. Don't cry here, okay?
For this list, we're looking at some of the truly messed up moments in the movies we grew up with. Did we miss a moment that made you do a double take? Tell us about it in the comments. Number 10. WOODERSON'S dating habits. Dazed and confused. Matthew McConaughey was still early in his career when he took on the now iconic role of David Wooderson.
All right.
Unfortunately, while his performance is strong, the character makes us say, oh no, oh no, oh no. For one thing, he is a fully grown man in his early 20s who is still hanging around with the local high schoolers. We get that it's a small town, but we also notice that no other adult spends their nights cruising with the kids. By far the grossest thing about Wooderson is his proudly stated attraction to the younger girls in particular.
What, you're gonna end up in jail sometime really soon, I know that. Fact.
No, man. No, man, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
That's what I love about these high school girls, man. I get older, they stay the same age.
That line gives us the creeps every time. It's almost as bad as watching him in action later on. Number 9. Danny Zuko's reputation obsession. Grease. Sandy thought she had the picture-perfect summer love story. So of course she was thrilled when she discovered that her beach beau was a student at her new school. Except he appears to be very different from the guy she thought she knew.
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with me, baby? What's the matter with you?
What happened to the Danny Zuko I met at the beach?
Well, I do not know. I mean, maybe there's two of us, right?
This Danny Zuko is a total jerk. Keep in mind, he has already been bragging to his friends about what may or may not have happened during their relationship.
She got friendly down in the sand.
Though we know he likes Sandy, Danny is more interested in his reputation with his gang, even if it hurts her. Sandy was spot on in her read of him in this moment. We only wish that she had stuck to her guns.
You're a fake and a phony, and I wish I'd never laid eyes on you.
Whoa. Number 8. The prom plot. Never been kissed. Like many of us, Josie Geller was a socially awkward, ugly duckling as a teenager. For that, she often found herself the target of mean-spirited pranks throughout high school. When her crush Billy asked her to the prom, though, Josie thought that her life just might be turning around.
Oh my God! I'm actually speechless! I have no words! That's never happened to me!
The night of the dance is a rude awakening. In a devastating turn of events, it's revealed that Billy only asked Josie for the express purpose of humiliating her.
Hey, write a poem about this, geek!
Though he probably thought nothing of it, this event would go on to affect Josie well into her 20s.
The cutest guy asked me to the senior prom, but it turned out he invited me as a cruel joke, and I have never fully recovered.
No matter how many times we see this movie, our hearts break for Josie every single time we watch her get crushed. Number 7. JANIS using CADY. Mean Girls. JANIS obviously suffered a lot of trauma as a result of Regina George. The compulsion for revenge is understandable, especially given how nasty Regina is.
Regina seems sweet. Regina George is not sweet. She's a scum-sucking road horse. She ruined my life.
She's fabulous, but she's evil.
Dragging an innocent third party into the mix was not cool, though. CADY starts off the movie as a naive but kind-hearted person, which JANIS exploits for her own vendetta. Even though CADY is uncomfortable spying on the plastics, JANIS takes advantage of her need to fit in to convince her to stick with it.
I can't spy on her anymore. It's weird. Come on, she's never gonna find out. It'll be like our little secret.
This sends CADY down a dark path. While she is definitely still accountable for her own actions, JANIS never owns up to her role in manipulating CADY to begin with.
You know what? You're the one who made me like this, so you could use me for your 8th grade revenge. God, see, at least me and Regina George know we're mean. You try to act like you're so innocent.
Yeah, like she would have gone back to that lunch table on her own. Number 6. Kissing without consent. Sierra Burgess is a loser. There is a lot to unpack in this Netflix rom-com. Catfishing is never justifiable, and Sierra's scheme to get close to Jamie leads to a lot of cringeworthy moments. The worst one has to be when she stalks Jamie's date with Veronica, the person he thinks he's been talking to.
I mean, yeah, sure, I'm a quarterback and you're a cheerleader, but under all that, you are so different.
When he goes in for the kiss, Sierra intervenes, and Veronica comes up with an idea to get Sierra the smooch instead.
It's weird, we talk so much on the phone, it actually feels like more normal when I can't see you.
It's played off as a big romantic moment, but there's no getting around the fact that Jamie doesn't know who he's actually kissing. It is not cute, it is a violation of his trust and his agency. It's actions like this that make this movie's happy ending a tough sell.
Look, Sierra, what you did was terrible, and I mean bad, like really bad. And
Number 5. John Bender's harassment campaign, The Breakfast Club. We struggle to see what redeeming features John Bender might have. Claire originally had the right idea about just ignoring him.
Sweet. You couldn't ignore me if you tried.
But, well, he does make his presence known, mostly with his constant need to be nasty and obnoxious to everyone around him. Despite that, Claire is on board to help him hide from Vernon. And how does he repay her? Just a little personal violation, that's all. Naturally, Bender doesn't see anything wrong with his behavior.
It was an accident.
You're an asshole.
He continues to harass Claire throughout the movie, going out of his way to make her cry.
I hate you.
Yeah? Good.
Yet somehow we're supposed to believe these two fall for each other? This is the first chapter of what could only be a very toxic relationship saga. Number 4. Big Time Ruse, the Lizzie McGuire movie. We can totally sympathize with Lizzie getting swept off her feet when she catches the eye of a handsome Italian pop star. And when he asks to use her resemblance to his former singing partner Isabella in order to help him at an award show?
I'm really not good in front of crowds. I could never do that.
Of course you can do it. You are magnifico.
Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, turns out it is. Paolo is revealed to be using Lizzie in order to sabotage Isabella's career.
This has all been some crazy scheme to set you up and embarrass you on stage so it looks like Isabella can't sing.
See.
Not only is he trying to destroy his more talented partner, he's actually hoping to humiliate Lizzie in front of the entire world. Thankfully, Lizzie and Isabella are able to turn the tables on him, but we cannot get over how egomaniacal the guy is.
Lizzie McGuire is a nice girl. You try to hurt her.
Number 3. Jake Ryan, Concerned Boyfriend, 16 Candles. When we first see Jake Ryan, it's through Sam's smitten gaze, and he seems like the ultimate heartthrob. If his attitude to his current girlfriend Carolyn is any indication though, he is not such a prize.
Shit, I got Carol in the bedroom right now, passed out cold.
That is not a great look. However, his disdain extends to straight up pawning her off on Ted. And it keeps getting worse. Jake uses Carolyn's vulnerable state to trick her into believing she's with someone she knows and trusts.
Who's he?
That's me.
Who are you?
I'm him.
This leads to some later interactions where consent is dubious at best. It's hard to see Jake as a guy worth having after his total lack of concern for his partner's physical and emotional safety. Maybe someone should clue in Sam's dad before she gets in Jake's car. Number 2, Noah Calhoun won't take no for an answer. The Notebook. Who didn't shed a tear over the story of Noah and his love for his wife Allie as she struggles with dementia? Too bad everything that came before was problematic as all get out. When Noah first lays eyes on Allie, out on a date with another guy, she makes it clear she's not interested.
You wanna dance with me?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
Noah doesn't really see that as an obstacle though. When she continues to refuse him, he decides to go to extremes.
No.
Hey, pal, she just told you.
Why not?
I don't know, because I don't want to.
All right, well, you leave me no other choice then. Oh my God!
I'm not kidding, no, stop fooling around!
What are you doing?
There is nothing about this that is romantic. This is manipulation. Unfortunately, it's effective manipulation.
Say it.
I want to go out with you!
Say it again.
I want to go out with you!
All right, we'll go out.
Allie and Noah's story has become a modern example of epic romance, but a lot about the relationship, and especially the beginning, just leaves a bad taste behind. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Spineless Austin Ames, A Cinderella Story. Sure, Sam is being mocked by the whole school, but Austin is embarrassed. What a prince.
Give it up for the pretend princess, diner girl, Sam Montgomery.
HILARY FAYE frames Cassandra and Mary. Saved. Not particularly Christ-like behavior.
And my father donated the refreshments and I got God's light on stage, okay? And I was just doing this because Jesus told me to. He did!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Agenda. Cruel Intentions. The whole point of this movie is that Catherine and Sebastian are terrible people, and that fact is hammered home early on. Catherine is plotting revenge on an ex-boyfriend by destroying the reputation of his innocent new love interest, Cecile. Never mind that Cecile is the only one who will be truly hurt by this.
Why not just attack Court?
Because if there's an attack made on Court, it could be traced back to me. I can't allow that to happen. Everybody loves me, and I intend to keep it that way.
Meanwhile, Sebastian has his sights set on Annette, the daughter of their new headmaster, who is open about her intention to wait until marriage to have sex.
Can you imagine what this will do for my reputation? Screwing the new headmaster's daughter before school starts. She'll be my greatest victory.
It's all just a game for these two, which is made obvious by the bet they strike about the success of their separate agendas. Destroying random lives for sport is truly the lowest of the low.
Happy hunting, Sebastian.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.